I'm the pioneer guy. I guess keep. Maybe I'll draw a land so I can on 3 go Dreadhorde plus God's Willing. Assuming that my first one's going to get popped. Exactly, Mark, exactly. It's so good for aggro. I could Gird for battle for 4 Charm, Legionnaire, and Defiant Strike. Feels weird those are not 4x to me. Well, Gird for battle, you need to keep the balance healthy, right? Between creature, threat, and pump spell. Gird is like this really polarizing aggressive card that you really need against combo to give yourself the necessary amount of speed. And also, if you have a couple 1-drops, Gird for battle is excellent. When I didn't play Gird for battle at all, I did miss it. So, for whatever that's worth. I think maybe going down to 2 is okay. Old Dimir control, huh? Old Dimir control, huh? Boros Charm, your favorite text? Boros Charm is quite good. I agree. Sepsis Bear. So Sepsis Bear, you've been a long time sub, right? How many months? 17 months? Did you used to have a different name? I didn't realize you had been a 17-month subscriber. Your name was not super... I mean, it was familiar, but not like super familiar. Oh, Cleaner, man. What's up? I'm sorry. You were just like clocking as a completely different person on my radar. Yeah, it is another thing for Arcanist too, which is nice. So, all right, next turn I hope I draw Monastery Swiftspear, so we can go Swiftspear, Gird for battle, hold up God's Willing, and then maybe finish them off with a Boros Charm a turn after. Any 1-mana creature would be excellent though. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put 1 counter on it and attack. Just gonna say go, I guess. Okay. Not sure if I should hold up God's Willing or go for Lurrus in hand. All right, well, I'm gonna use Boros Charm defensively, probably. Okay, cancel Indestructible. Now we'll attack and deal him an extra damage. All right, Boros Charm, we'll just deal 4 to the face. And they might not know about the God's... Or they don't know about this God's Willing, so this could be pretty sick. Why not 2x Boros Charm from attack? I don't know what you mean. You mean last turn? So I could hold up mana. So I could use it for max protection in case what happened happened. You know, I think they just forgot Boros Charm could protect this, so... GG. Vortex is good. Apostle's good. Vanguard's good. Light of Hope? Nah. And then we'll just board out the Reckless Rage. So 3 more threats, 4 more threats, minus the removal that doesn't do anything. Easy swap skis. Easy swap skis. Is the Stream Decker correct? Can y'all confirm? I do think a second Roiling Vortex is probably better than Apostle Purifying Light. I was pretty ecstatic about Roiling Vortex in this deck when I was playing it in the PTQ last time. Speaking of PTQs, there's a Modern and Pioneer PTQ this weekend. I will be playing both. I will not be attending SEG Philadelphia. My ride fell through, so I'm going to be stuck at home with you wonderful folks. If that's something you're interested in, we'll be playing both PTQs this weekend, assuming they're at reasonable times. I haven't checked times on them. Looks good to you? Things you love to hear? I really hope we don't get hit with like -2/-2 to everything, yeah? That'd be kind of a bummer. If this dies to like a -2/-2 everything, I'm never going to put it in my deck again. This is literally the exact type of matchup where Apostle's supposed to be good. And if it's just getting hammered by sweeper effects on 3, then it's just not worth. Vortex is awkward with Arcanist sometimes. Whatever, I'll take 5 to cast my fucking Boros Charm or whatever. You're only bringing it in against matchups that aren't attacking your life total, you know? I think I'm just going to put Lurrus in my hand. I don't really want to go for all the stuff without extra value for them. Lurrus in my hand makes it so that they need to hold up Counterspell or something else over the next few turns. Definitely not going to go Gird. Could be an argument for cutting Gird, though, you know? Let's go Anger here. Okie dokie. I guess we are going Gird now. We have the Den of the Bugbear as a threat. We have Lurrus as a threat. Titan Strength to pump. Alright, I'm going to go for Lurrus. If they counter it, I think that's fine. So I've Den of the Bugbear if they have a sweeper next turn. If all they do is kill Lurrus, that's fine too. Ooh, kill it and gain some life. That's tough. Those are super annoying. Thing in the ice. Thing in the ass. Go ahead and Titan Strength. We have God's Willing to Protect if they have removal. If they have counter, they have counter. If they have 2 removal, they have 2 removal. None we can do about it. Okay. So we lose this battle. We'll play Arcanist. Be able to Gird next turn. Titan Strength maybe kill them if they don't block correctly. We could eat a card from their graveyard so they can't dig through time easily. But if their last card is dig, then they just got me. I can't just spend mana to exile a random fucking card from the graveyard when I can play a Dreadhorde Arcanist, you know? Cling to Dust, eh? Alright, well that means they can flip Thing in the Ice. That's kind of fucked up. Thing in the Ice, being a pain in my ass. I didn't know they had it, so I guess I'll bring back in my stupid 1-mana removal spell. Do the cling thing, yeah. Okie dokie. We're gonna go to 1. So we're just short because the exiled the Ancestral Anger. Anger plus Charm is lethal? I don't think so. They exiled one of them. Yeah, they did. I'm looking at my graveyard right now. Alright, we'll just say go. We'll play defensively for 1 turn. We'll use Soul-Scar to chump block. We'll probably go for Boros Charm face. But we'll have to burn it to protect ourselves. If yeah, whatever. You win. That sucked. Well, you couldn't do anything about it. So do I want Reckless Rages back in? What did I bring in? I think maybe we cut Gird. Girds look pretty bad in this matchup. We don't want all 4, but we'll bring in 3. 3 could be okay. 3 could maybe save our life. 3 could maybe save our life. Veal. Keep. Since very creature dense, which is always fun against the control decks. I'll see you later, Mark. Have a good one. We'll be here tomorrow, noon to 5. Maybe later too for some old school commentary over old matches. That's been a fun late night little treat for me. I'm kind of too toasty. Alright, we'll play Adanto Vanguard, attack with the Favored Hoplite. We could have gone for 10th District Legionnaire, but playing a creature that doesn't die to spot removal means that their spot removal is targeting this next turn. And so now I can play this. If they counter, great. If they don't counter, I attack and then force them. And then after they kill one, I'll play Titan Shrink on the other. And then we'll have Dreadhorde be like our last thing. We'll just pretend we have a God's Willing, so if they ever go for a removal spell, they could potentially get blown out. We'll just sit. And if they go for -2 to everything, we'll put a counter on this. Shark Typhoon Cycle, that's fine. Defeated Pools Tap. You think that's any good, chat? You think that's a good one to play? We're kind of shocking for max bluff potential. We're just gonna hit them for a bunch. I'm just gonna put Lurrus in my hand. I'm assuming a Sweeper's coming next turn. I don't know. No reason for me to run it out there. It's not what I expected. I was expecting him to cycle another Shark Typhoon. All right, so we'll Titan Shrink this up to 5. We'll bottom this one. And then I'll play a Dreadhorde Arcanist and a Tap Den, and then they're covered from most angles. Covered from most angles. All you can do is cover them from most angles, right? Deck is not playing Feather, so it can play Lurrus. Yes, exactly, Rankin. Feeded Fools feels ambitious. No, Feeded Fools is fine as a dual land. I just meant as your third land tapped when you're not casting spells, it seems like you're in some trouble, is what I meant. Seems whack. I'm sorry, Rankin. Lurrus is too good, man. No lands. No lands. Had a lot of no-landers today, chat. This deck keeps a healthy amount of one-landers too, including this one. Kind of have to. In the dark, I'm going to put back Boros Charm. These seem like they're maybe a little more potentially useful. Obviously, Reckless Rage could be a hit or miss, but against no companion, you have to assume there's a chance for Phoenix, and you might need to kill something, right? Thing in the ice or whatever. I have cat hair in my nose. It's itchy! It's itchy, chat. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Okay. Oh, baby. I'm going to kill this thing. It's not that big of a deal, but I don't... It's going to sit and play and be annoying, I think. And so I'd rather just clear it while I can guarantee that my Reckless Rage is going to be money. You know, there's a chance that they just untap and they kill both creatures and then Reckless Rage is much worse. Trespasser. That one I don't want to target anyway, so that's fine. So now we'll just go Reckless Rage. Or Ancestral Anger, excuse me. And then we'll play our land and attack? Question mark? See if they block. We'll go for Defiant Strike or Boros Charm, depending on what makes the most sense. We'll go Defiant Strike here. That'll pump this +1/+1. We'll just eat the Graveyard Trespasser. Next turn, maybe Tint District, probably Din the Bugbear. Hootsy, thanks for the follow. Now, if they just play Kalitas here, we don't have a good attack. If I draw, I could draw something to give myself a good attack. Go blank. All right. I think I'm going to actually pitch Boros Charm. I kind of like Din of the Bugbear. And I can go Din Lurrus in hand. This is actually kind of tough. I guess if they had a removal spell, they definitely would have killed my Swiftspear first, right? I think I have to keep Boros Charm, I think. I think Boros Charm is too powerful. There's too many combos that kill them. Now, if they go blank me again next turn, we're going to maybe need a top deck, which sucks, but... Trespasser? Graveyard Glutton. That's way better. It's way bigger. Alright, so this is going to flip back. That was a good draw. Okay. They're dead now to these two. No matter how they block. So we'll go Titan Strength, Let It Resolve, Boros Charm. Okay. No blocks, huh? No blocks, huh? Just the Titan Strength's good enough because of no blocks? Waka waka. Vanguard, Apostle. This is definitely a Gird out matchup. Gird is traditionally really good when your opponent has no removal. It's just a speed card. So if your opponent has Fatal Push or one mana removal in general, I think cutting Gird for battle is usually fine. You also just want to increase your threat density slightly. Just bring in 3 creatures for 3 Gird is okay. Now, we could maybe trim a Dreadhorde Arcanist, because we're cutting some of the ones that would be good with it. And we could bring that in for a Vortex to prevent some life gain. I don't love Redcap or Rending Volley here. None of that. Don't need Play with Fire. Don't need Clarion. I think we're fine like this. Chat. I feel like if someone was watching this VOD, they would just see me talking to myself and think I was crazy. It's like I'm talking to a fictional person named Chat. Do I keep this stinker? I think I do. Probably just gonna get Fatal Pushed and concede though. A classic heroic strategy. So Toggle says, I am fictional. Interesting. Oh man. Stupid people got too much money. I know that. Apparently there was a huge Bitcoin heist. And the person that orchestrated it just made the dumbest looking music video I've ever seen. All right, I am gonna say go. This tapped. So since we drew the land, if I hadn't drawn the land, I was gonna play Soul-Scar, but because we drew the land, we're gonna play Soul-Scar. Hold up, God's willing. And they can only do this as a sorcery. So if they lead by doing that, maybe I'll go for. Actually, I'll just kill this now. Right? While they're tapped out, I can just kill it because it's already threatening to trade, and I have to play a spell in response. So I might as well play my removal spell on it. And now if they kill it, that's fine. I'll just put Lurrus in hand if I don't draw a creature. I didn't have another copy in hand. That's okay. Play the longer game. Chinese Mustache. Thanks for the follow. All right, no Kalidas. Definitely good for me. We'll play Lurrus, nothing to get back. We just have no other things to play. And we'll use our God's Willing to try to protect from a removal spell. And even if they have 2 removal spells, we can maybe find a threat off of our scry. We really just want a good target for Ancestral Anger, like a Favored Hoplite or 2-drop of some kind. And, you know, we want to try to trade our God's Willing. Like, we could just cast nothing, right? But I think casting nothing is such a weak play. We just give them so much time to find so much interaction, right? And so they go for a push, we God's Willing. They go for another push, you know. It's him and ha, him and ha, him and ha. Yep. Okay. Creature? Perfect. Just what I needed. Graveyard Trespasser? Wow, we can't even target it. That's so brutal. I'm not even gonna. I was gonna cycle my Defiant Strike, but now I'm not. Can't afford to discard a card to do it. That's a sick draw. Just gonna say go. Could go for Angers. So they can transform this by just casting nothing, even if I cast something. That's a little bit different than how it used to work. So it's slightly more awkward. The backside is not that much better than the front side, though. It just exiles an additional card. Well, does this have Menace? No. So this attack here is really strange to me, right? Because I have my guy gets protection, or prevents damage, and if they have a removal spell, they already would have played it, so I'm gonna Titan Strength. Still just like a really bad attack. We'll put it on top, just in case they do something to kill my Favored Hoplite. Okay. That's fine. So they have no cards in hand. We're gonna go creature, pump it, maybe find another creature. I might save the second one for more damage for later. Nice, let's go. Perfect. Now we'll chill. Now we'll chill. We'll go Defiant Strike, Ancestral Anger next turn. Mix and match what we're targeting. Stomp. We'll Defiant Strike to give it an extra... Sorry. We'll Defiant Strike this, and it'll put a +1/+1 pump on it. And they'll be able to cast the Bone Crusher Giant, but that's okay. Our Soul-Scar won't die from the 2 damage. Easy. Easy dubski. The trophy leader, ZNT, if you go to Goldfish, you can look up their name. Their deck list is probably going to be the best. They have the most trophies, and they are currently only playing Jeskai Ascendancy. Or they've been playing Jeskai Ascendancy the last, like, 3 times I played against them. No companion. Okay. We'll put back a creature, keep the 2 hasty ones. If a Favored Hoplite would be more desirable here than another prowess creature, but if we draw a land, we can still do some dirty shit over the next 2 turns or so. Oh, hell yeah, Kappa. I'll keep that in mind, my friend. What does this do? Menace, lifelink. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exiled instead. When you do, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 1/1 black and green pet token creature with... This creature dies getting life. Okay, cool. Let's go Ancestral Anger since it's sorcery. Let's try to draw a red source. Fuck. Rip. No lands. Is this a vampire? Is this why it's in the deck? Yeah. If only I had Death Touch, huh? Valky, God of Lies. If they can take my Swiftspear from me, you son of a bitch. They're already at 13. If they block here, I'll just let it happen and play the Swiftspear. I don't think I want to play a Defiant Strike, though. Timely land, yeah. Wish it came last turn, though. We would have had a much better start. Okay. Never mind. Easiest win of my life. Never didn't have it. Kind of want Clarions. They have that shitty 1-drop into Valky. I don't really know what's going on over there. They might be really creature dense. As you can see, we're usually pretty good against other creature-based decks because we're similarly hitting the board. Something like this, maybe? Trim Gird for 3 more creatures. If they have a lot of creatures, though, this might not be good. I might rather have, like, 2 Play with Fire instead of the Adanto. Adanto is not that good. And Play with Fire does unlock my shit from Valky, which I like. They were playing Winota yesterday when I played them? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, maybe they're moving on. Another no-lander. Don't like that. Okay, this one's pretty nice. We'll put back Boros Charm. Things are gonna get pushed probably. Start with Favored. I don't mind if it gets pushed because I do have the 2 Dreadhordes. So we might be able to overload their removal. I really hope we don't get hit by Legion's End on these. If it's Legion's End, I hope it hits here. Valky, God of Lies. So they're gonna take Dreadhorde. I hope I draw a 1-mana spell that I can play along with the Reckless Rage. I'll offer a trade and I'll play the Dreadhorde off of it, I guess. I don't really want a Reckless Rage. I think I'm just going to play the Dreadhorde. Now, if they kill this Dreadhorde, then I can, next turn I can Reckless Rage and then play this Dreadhorde, right? Now, what they could do, though, is they could go Fatal Push this, play land, turn this into Dreadhorde, and Fatal Push again. Ooh, Mox Amber strat? Mox Amber is kind of tight. Combo. Well, you're getting clown this turn, sir. Sorry to tell ya. Well, opponent is getting owned. Then we'll play another Dreadhorde, I guess, in case they have an answer for the first one. Urborg ruining my day as usual. See, chat, this deck's great. No Wrath, no Wrath. Vengeful Bloodlord. So I can return Valky. Combo. Okay. Guess I can also Fatal Push. Alright, so we'll go one of Sorin, this mini at face, and we'll just not cast the other thing. Say no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. And then if they play just a creature, we can attack with Reckless Rage. If they play a Sweeper, we can put Lurrus in our hands. General's Enforcer. Okay. No cards in hand, so we'll kill this. We'll give them an extra 2 life. Actually, it doesn't. It's not an extra 2 life. We're going to be playing our thing anyway. I'm going to make sure I'm not going to randomly die. Alright, so we'll go, one targets Ancestral, and the other one targets Reckless Rage. We'll go Reckless Rage first. Kill the Enforcer. Well, because the other one's got Indestructible, and we don't have the thing. Okay. Alright, we'll keep, but we need to draw some non-creatures. We have a pretty creature-heavy draw. Opponent is not... I want Soul-Scar to die over Favored Hoplite, so we'll lead with that. Opponent didn't show a companion, so it could be anything. Den of the Bugbear. We'll play 10th District and attack. I don't want to play Favored Hoplite. I assume that something's getting killed here by a 1-mana removal. Wow, didn't have it. Okay, that's good news for me. Was this probably going to be a main phase stomp or something? Yeah, Lightning Strike. I wanted to protect myself from that specifically. Let's go, yeah. Gird these two. I'm going to go and Defiant Strike the Favored Hoplite to put an extra damage on him with the Soul-Scar and use my mana a little bit better. And we won't need to protect this too much. Now we can rebuy Lurrus, play Swiftspear. We have 2 pretty big threats. Finally, never tapping out with the deck usual results and opponents not wanting to interact with you. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so they're mono red or whatever. So we want Redcap Melee, Redcap Melee. Maybe some play with fire. The Girds again can come out. They were good that game, but situationally good cards are not that great when your opponent has a lot of removal. We'll trim some Boros Charms. Kind of want Clarion. We could maybe just shit their pants with Clarion. Damn, who shit my pants? Do we want to cut any threats? Not really. Alright. We're cutting a lot of our stuff, so maybe we should be cutting back a Dreadhorde Arcanist or something. Rufio Zuko's voice actor. That's correct. That's correct. He's done a lot of voice acting since then. We'll keep. It's a little creature light, but we do have 2 red caps for their problematic stuff, so I'm okay with this hand. We'll take the 1. If they don't play a creature, we'll maybe kill DOT. What is the soundtrack playlist or the genre? This is called Synthwave. The playlist is from Twitch soundtrack or something like that. All right, let's hope they don't play Chandra Torch of Defiance. Torch of Defiance is just a nightmare in general. Yeah, here it comes. Always. Why couldn't it be the Thunderbreak Regent version, you know? Give me the Thunderbreak Regent version. Well, that's a good draw, chat. That's a good draw, chat. Okay. Is that good, chat? I heard it's okay. It's all right. It's pretty good. Sounds right. Good enough for a Pioneer. I don't know. I doubt it. Problem is, most of the red decks want to play Lurrus, right? So he's a bit awkward at times. Let's play Lurrus and Den, and we'll chill. If they go for a kill spell, we'll try to protect with God's Willing. If they have 2 kill spells, no harm, no foul. On our turn, we'll go Ancestral Anger, Clarion, and sweep the way. We'll go for try to protect it. If they have a thing, they have a thing, you know? It's okay. Protection from red. Soul-Scar on top's fine. We just want another threat. Our hand is pretty good in general. Zergo, striking the bell. Striking the bell he is. Striking the bell he is. Alright, so we have the Redcap Melee for the Bugbear. We have Bugbear of our own. The Lurrus is just a 3/2 lifelink at this point. Inside combat, we'll go ahead and melee this thing. It is red, so we don't have to discard. Also, we have Soul-Scar to shrink it, so it's not technically dealing it damage, which is a weird corner case for Redcap. They attack with everything. We'll do some blocking. No cards in hand. If they block and kill some stuff, that's fine. We'll play it post-combat. Zergo can block one of these, which I'm hoping they do. Nope. Let's give them all lifelink. That way they're all pretty big. This will put us out of like random burn range or whatever. And Anything that dies, we'll just replay with Lurrus, and we want to attack with Lurrus because I don't want it to die, because they've already shown they don't have any removal spells for it. Post combat, put it back. Maybe I should be attacking with this, huh? Since this can't block it. Gatekeeper is pretty strong. They'll probably target instant. Sorcery, huh? Okay. I'm just gonna smash in. They can do some blocking and kill some stuff. I'll just replay it. I shouldn't have played it pre-combat. I'm just like giving them too much free information leaking. And they might have blocked differently and taken more damage. Another Gatekeeper. Let's see if they take creature this time. Since the Soul-Scar. Nope, take another Anger. So we can just play Soul-Scar and pass turn. Alright, well, we're going to attack with this. I didn't mean to attack with this, but we're going to attack with these. See how they block. We can go 2 damage to this, but it'll prevent and then kill this one. And then this should be lights out. This should be death. This should be death. I'm playing kind of fast or whatever. Fast and loose. Sometimes when you play fast and loose, though, it disguises a draw that you've drawn. He has a very poor ratio when playing for 5-0. Well, that can't be true because he has fucking 75 trophies or whatever, you know? Well, this hand's a medium heater. If we draw a land, we're in business and we're in the draw, so we'll keep. Playing against Ocean Man. Uh-oh. Gruul? Uh-oh. Chat, we might get fucked this round. Holy. This is, maybe it's, maybe this is Wynota? Maybe this is Wynota? Okay. His number of furrows might be in the 200s. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of furrows. Spike's too good. Spike's too good. Glorybringer here is going to be a shitting if this is just Gruul. Double Stomping Ground throwing me off. Alright, another green-red duel. We're playing Rabbledad. Questing Beast. Chariot. Chariot's scary. Scary, it's more like. Alright, well, we're going to throw up some big potential damage here. We're going to swing and see if they block with anything. It's a lot of damage. It can be. Can be. Hmm. Perhaps a little aggressive, but I want to deal the most damage I can, and I want to keep them off of. I want to keep them off of a 6-drop, right? If they went land 6-drop, easy. Just Mantize the Living End. I feel alive. That's sick, bro. Sick, bro. Pretty good game, that one. All right, play with fires. Redcap Melees, maybe. This is not a bad one for Gird. This is a good one for Gird. Maybe it's a bad one for Boros Charm, but maybe we got to try to combo kill them. On the draw, I want to be a little more interactive. I do think that the Dreadhorde Arcanists are quite good. They just don't have removal, really. Lurrus be broken? I think Lurrus has brought back 2 creatures all league. The deck's just pretty good. I don't really know what to cut. Maybe it's just be a little more interactive. Redcap for Boros Charm. We could Clarion. I think Rending Volley is too situational. It's like only kills Winota. Redcap can at least kill Winota or something else. And it works with Soul-Scar Mage. Second Sweet? Yeah, it's been good. I wrote about this deck a couple weeks back. It's my pick for best aggro deck in the format. Better than Mono Red or whatever. It's just so hard to interact with profitably. Alright, we'll keep and hope we draw a red source, but this hand is not bad. They're on a mulligan as well, which is sick. Ah, shit. A little late on that, I guess, since we're almost done with the league. Oh, shit, man. They have yet to play a non-green red land, though. It's kind of wild, if you ask me. All right, Favored Hoplite. Reckless Rage and Redcap Melee both should be pretty good here, no matter what they're playing. Yeah, they might just be Gruul. They might not even be playing Winota. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Just draw the land is that easy? I know. Easy, double land. We'll just say go and hope they don't have the 6-drop. If they go land 6-drop, I'm going to be sad. Not a lot we can do about it, though. I don't think we can just burn it on an elf when they have this much mana. Alright, so with this trigger on the stack, we'll Redcap Melee it. Oh my god, it's the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Idiota! Alright, now I'm going to protect from the 6-drop. I'm going to go ahead and kill an elf. They need to draw exactly white source, and their last card needs to be Winota. If they have a white source, they don't have a white source, so if the last card's Winota, they have to draw a white source. Booyakasha! Let's go! 5-0! Pay the believers! Pay the believers! 5-0 Poggers champion! Pay the man's money! Best deck in the format, Boros Heroic. You hear to hear, folks? Tandy said it!